Yellow, I am in my forest, as you see, and I don't know what to say. I will have to speak spontaneously as I always do. I like to be in the forest, and just being in the nature, I think that it changes us, at least it changes me. When you are in the nature and you surrender yourself to it, then you are changing. It is not necessary to do meditations, to do various things. When I come here and I just surrender myself to this place, I just surrender myself to this present moment, and I just hear the birds larking, I feel the sun. I surrender to all of this nature, the wind. I feel myself changing. And for example, yesterday I went here in this forest and I've slept. And this sleep in the nature is totally different than sleeping at home. At home I could sleep for many hours and I would not change. But sleeping here, you are asleep, but at the same time you are aware of everything. And when you wake up, you feel like you haven't even been sleeping, that you, to some point, you were aware all of that time. And you feel yourself full with that awareness and beingness. Just being here. When it used to be hard for me, and when it is hard for me, when my consciousness was changed very much and I couldn't understand what is happening to me, memories and visions and all of the things were happening to me, and I just couldn't understand what it is all about. I was lost in them, and I was half sane, half insane. Then I used to go here, and here I found my peace. I think I should thank this forest, these trees, that I am here, that I'm here now to make this video and so on, because I could be insane by now, because the things that were happening to me, they were indeed not ordinary. It was few years ago. I used to go here every day, and every day I would spend about 8 hours in the forest meditating and doing various practices. I used to do very much pranayama, breathing, those practices. And one day, after a long pranayama practice, I sensed that everything is different. Then it was my first strong consciousness upliftment. All of my perceptions changed, and I was a bit afraid, of course, because I saw the world totally differently than before. I felt myself totally different than before. It happened here in the forest. To most part, I've changed, I've been transformed actually here in the forest, in the nature. This is why I so much like it. And of course I suggest you to go to such place, to nature, to when you are here and you just surrender to this beauty, to the sounds, the smells, the wind, you surrender to that present moment, to that awareness everywhere around you. And it feels, I have no words to describe it, how it feels. The one thing that I don't like here in the forest are gnats, whereas bzzzt and biting me, I don't like them. But that's okay. And indeed, trees had helped me very much. When it used to be hard for me, I would embrace a tree, and then you feel something in it. And I can say that trees are alive. You can feel their some feeling about them when you are near it, when you embrace it. There are no words to express or describe that feeling. You have to feel it yourself. One good thing about nature, about the trees, is that you can come here and confess yourself to this nature. Just speak alone with yourself, with those trees, and open your heart to them, and you are sure that they will not say that you shouldn't have done this, you are very bad about this. When you go and talk with your friends, with other people, you are usually being told that I have told you, you shouldn't have done this. Oh, you should do this, you shouldn't do that. But when you are in the nature, you are simply with it. It feels like you unite with it, you become one. And then you feel silence, beingness, and awareness. And then you feel blissful. I think that's all I wanted to say for now.